Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel and another video. We are doing something I haven't done in a long time. This is the top 10 comic book sales from eBay. So I used to do these videos and I enjoyed doing them, but I've been caught up doing so many other things and all sorts of different content that I wanted to go back and take a look. So maybe we'll do these every once in a while, but let's see how the first month of January went on eBay. As you know, there are lots of different places that sell comic books. And even though the biggest comic book sales might be at places like Heritage Auctions or Comic Connect or Comic Link, places like that, the biggest amount of comic book sales in terms of volume is always eBay, always has been at any point in time. I think if you look right now, there are probably 10 million comic books listed on eBay and they sell the most as well. And still some pretty big books on there. So we're going to look at the biggest marketplace in the world again. And we'll do this from time to time. All right. So let's see what January did on eBay for the biggest comic book sales to start off 2026. All right, coming in at number 10, X-Men number 1 in the CGC 6.0. So as we know, X-Men is going to be part of the upcoming Doomsday movie, Avengers Doomsday, and they're going to have a lot of the original characters in there from the Fox movies, as well as some of the more recent characters as well, and who knows who else they're going to have in there. All right, but this book, best offer accepted for $13,500. Beautiful blue label, first appearance of the entire team. Great sale. All right, let's move on. Coming in at number 9, we get DC on the list, which is very nice. A lot of times these lists are completely dominated by Marvel, so good to see one in there. This is showcase number 22 in a 7.0. It's the first appearance of the Silver Age Green Lantern, Hal Jordan. Again, best offer accepted. The book was listed for $15,000. Best offer accepted was $13,900. Strong sale. Nice to see DC on there. All right, moving on. Coming in at number 8. A lot of people's favorite Silver Age cover. This is Silver Surfer number 4 in a beautiful CGC 9.6. And this one, it looks like full price realized here, $13,949. So just under $14,000, but beautiful cover with Thor battling Silver Surfer. This is fantastic. Just a great book to have in high grade. And this is hard to find in high grade, right? Some of these square bound books, those early Silver Surfer issues, hard to get, nice grade. This is a nice one for sure. All right, moving on. Number 7. As we say, the king of the Silver Age, Amazing Fantasy 15. So this is a CGC. It's a signature series signed by Stan Lee. And this one was best offer accepted at $14,000. It's a 0.5. And this is probably just me. I'm going to give an opinion here that may not be completely popular. But $14,000 on a 0.5 book, regardless of what it, well, I guess if you're talking like Action Comics number 1, something along those lines, right? Okay, maybe, but $14,000 for an AF-15, I know it's signed by Stan Lee, but I don't know. That's a tough pill to swallow. A lot of money, solid sale. Congrats to the seller for sure on that one. $14,000. All right, next up, coming in at number 6. First appearance of Tony Stark as Iron Man. Tales of Suspense 39. A solid CGC 5.5 in a blue label. Full price on this one, $14,053. So just breaking the 14K mark. And if you look closely at this one of the big things that collectors look for on Tales of Suspense 39 are the double quotes around Iron Man. And you can see in this one, you zoom in, kind of tough to tell, but it looks like the double quote on the right-hand side, which is usually what gets cut off, is also partially cut off on this one, right? It looks like only one of the double quotes is there. So not perfect if you're a collector and looking for that aspect of the book, but still, nonetheless, great book, strong sale. There you go. We are into the top 5. How are we going to start it out? Well, we're going to start it out with Incredible Hulk 181, the King of the Bronze Age, First appearance of Wolverine, first full appearance of Wolverine. A beautiful 9.6. It's not white pages, but nonetheless, huge grade on this one. And it came in, looks like full price, $15,000. So again, Wolverine going to be in Avengers Doomsday. Anyone else doing a countdown to that? I know a lot of people are doing the whole, hey, I'm going to watch these movies every month, you know, counting down all the way until you get to Endgame when it comes out in the theaters. And then I think everyone and their mother is going to go see Endgame again and try to get the world record back that I believe Avatar has, maybe. But anyway, all right, so Wolverine coming back to the MCU again, going to be in Doomsday, and just a great key, okay? So here we go. That was number 5. Let's go number 4. Amazing Spider-Man number 1 in the CGC 5.0, another signature series signed by Stan Lee. And beautiful book. I'm not a huge fan of the signature placement on this one. Look, right over Spider-Man. Kind of odd that the signature would be there, but maybe that's what the person wanted. Who knows? Nonetheless, big book. And it came in, looks like full price, $17,000, or to be exact, $16,999.99. So 1 penny under $17,000. Huge sale. All right. Number 3, we have a CBCS book on the list. Another X-Men number 1, this time in a 5.5. But this one apparently signed by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. And this sold for full price, $17,450. My goodness. The 6.0 earlier in the list, which was at number 10, came in at $13,500. So this one, a half grade lower, but with both those signatures is actually, what is it? $4,000 more. So if you're a big signature fan, I guess this is a good one to get in your collection because you don't see a lot of Stan Lee and Jack Kirby signed books. So nice little book there. All right, 2 left to go. Coming in at number 2, another DC book, Green Lantern number 1. So we saw Green Lantern earlier in Showcase 22. This is Green Lantern number 1 in a really nice grade, CGC 9.0. This book sold for $17,500, and it is a new record for this book. I don't remember what the previous sale was. It's nice to see records being broken in 2026. It's not happening very often, especially with Silver Age keys. But this one being such a high key, and DC books are not as plentiful as Marvel keys. So I think that's why maybe this commands a stronger price, whereas a lot of the Marvel keys are really readily available, unless you're talking about books like Hulk number 1 or FF number 1. Nonetheless, 9.0, new record, $17,500. DC, great sale. Last but not least, the number 1 comic book sale on eBay for the month of January 2026 is... bam! Amazing Fantasy number 15 in a CGC 3.5. Second time AF15 is on this list. This is the first appearance of Peter Parker as Spider-Man. Strong, right? This book is still going strong. Best offer accepted, $28,500. So a huge jump between the number 1 book on the list and everything else. Everything else was between like $13,000 and $17,000, like number 2 through number 9. But number 1, huge jump, $28,500. That's it. That's the top 10 for January on eBay. Hope you guys like it. Big books still selling every single month on eBay. We'll do this again maybe next month, maybe the month after, but let's keep track of all the big sales that are happening on the biggest marketplace in the world. Until next time, have a great day.